We all know someone that is worried about flying, be it a friend or family or even yourself. So here are 10 crazy facts that should make flying a little less nerve-wracking. Know before you go! Number 1. More people are killed by donkeys than airplanes. In 2019, there were 289 air traffic fatalities worldwide. In comparison to the sheer volume of flights, this number is so low that almost everything is more dangerous than air travel. Horses, for example, are responsible for over 100 deaths a year in the US alone. And worldwide, that number greatly increases, easily exceeding those occurring in aeroplanes. Since donkeys are mainly used in underdeveloped countries, the exact number of deaths caused by them isn't recorded, but considering donkeys are much more prone to kick and bite than horses, and there are over 40 million donkeys worldwide, the numbers at the very least should be similar. Other animals that kill more than airplanes are dogs, mosquitoes, freshwater snails, and tapeworms. Number 2. Flying is safer than taking a bath. The odds of drowning whilst having a nice relaxing soak in the bath are tiny. In fact, in the US, the number of people that drown in the bathtub is approximately 1 person a day. This, translated worldwide, means that there is only a 1 in 685,000 chance that you will drown in the tub. The chances that you will die in a plane crash are 1 in 11 million. It's 16 times more likely you'll die in the tub than on a plane. We hope this video is helping you conquer your fear of flying and not acquire a fear of bathing. Number 3. Planes don't need both or any engines to fly. Hollywood may have us believe that if an engine breaks on an airplane, it is going to crash. But the truth is that they can actually continue flying with just one. All aircraft must be ETOPS certified. ETOPS means Extended Range Twin Engine Operation Performance Standards, and it basically stipulates how long a given aircraft can fly using only one engine. The Boeing Dreamliner, for example, is ETOPS 330, meaning it can fly 330 minutes on just one engine. That's 5.5 hours. Another falsehood spread by Hollywood is that if an aircraft loses both engines, it will just drop like a stone. Modern aircraft can actually glide surprisingly well for their size. The most common commercial flight, the Boeing 737, can glide 2 miles for every 1,000 feet of altitude, which should in theory give the pilot enough time to choose an appropriate area and get the plane safely to ground. Number 4. Less G-force than your car. Typically, an aircraft will create the greatest variation in G-force during takeoff and landing, and generally it's around 0.4 G. Just going around a corner quickly in your average car can double that. In fact, in the average car that is capable of doing 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 8 seconds, you can experience 0.34 G whilst accelerating and over 0.5 G under heavy braking. This means that even though the aircraft is a lot bigger than your car and will end up going a lot faster than your car, the sensation you experience inside the airplane are remarkably similar to those you feel in your own car. Number 5. Watch your step. Probably the best way to measure how safe a form of transportation is to compare the number of fatalities to the number of miles travelled. This is because although there may be a lot of car fatalities, there are also a huge number of vehicles on the roads. Using this method, the most dangerous form of transportation is the motorcycle, with 212.57 fatalities per billion miles per year. Next is the car with 7.28, then ferry 3.17, train 0.43, metro 0.24, bus 0.11, and then the airplane with 0.07 fatalities per billion miles per year. The only form of transport that is safer than the airplane is actually the elevator. Oddly enough, taking the stairs is more dangerous than both taking the elevator and air travel combined. So incredibly, you are more likely to have an accident getting on and off the plane than you are whilst flying. Number 6. You're more likely to become a parent on a plane than to die on one. Even if you are unlucky enough to be involved in a plane crash, there is still a 96% chance that you will survive. This means there is only a 4% chance you will die during a plane crash. That is about the same possibility you have of a condom failing. So oddly enough, if you were in a plane crash whilst attempting to join the Mile High Club, you are more likely to conceive than to die. Number 7. Getting sucked out. According to Hollywood, if the airplane door latch was open during flight, it would suddenly fling open and objects and people would rapidly be sucked out. While it is true that things would be sucked out the door if it was opened, because of the plug-like shape of the door and the pressurization of the cabin, opening the door would be virtually impossible even for multiple people all pushing at the same time. We hope this video helped calm your nerves. Let us know in the comments below and please like and subscribe for more.